Moodz616 sucks fucking dick. What a fucking asshole, man. I met him at Wasteland. Fucking dickhead. Goddamn. Fuck him, man. Fuck. It looks.
A tisket, a tasket, a bloody basket. Cut his head and ate his leg. Now he's in a casket.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another random horror review. I am your host Moodz616, and thank you once again for stopping in, guys. Alrighty, yeah, this is episode 14, and I got another one here courtesy of Anchor Bay. And this is a film that I've been really stoked to check out. I remember it had a little bit of buzz last year. I believe it had a small theatrical release too. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it just got released on media this week, I believe, on this past Tuesday. And yeah, like I said, I remember actually checking out the trailer for this one. I thought it looked pretty cool, and I generally don't even check out trailers for newer films, but it looked intriguing enough. And it's called Let Us Pray. This is a Irish-Scottish production, I believe. It's more like an Irish film, though. But yeah, getting into the plot of this one, basically centers around your main character, played by Pollyanna McIntosh, of course from The Woman and The Offspring. She's most famous from those films. She is a police officer, and it's her first night in this, in this new police station. She just got transferred over there to help out, and it's like a really small, kind of weird town. And of course, she kind of wants to prove herself. So one night she's out there and she's patrolling, and she sees this young boy hit this guy. Anyways, she hauls him into the police station, but of course there's no victim. There's no one there. And so then she soon learns that, he's kind of the town fuck up. She's told by her superior that, he's always there and stuff like that. And of course, throughout the night, more inmates or more people start being added into the cells and stuff like that. And then, sure as shit, this really mysterious guy played by Liam Cunningham, of course, I think he was in Dog Soldiers actually too. He shows up at the police station, and it turns out he was the guy that the young boy had hit. He just randomly shows up at the police station. Once he shows up at the police station, he starts having this really weird effect on all the other prisoners that are in there, and also the police officers. And everyone starts acting kind of strange, except for Rachel, which is, her character's name, Pollyanna McIntosh. Except for her, they kind of have like this weird kind of thing going on. But she can't explain what it is, and she can't figure out why everyone's acting all strange. And then you soon learn why everyone's acting all fucked up and crazy, and then of course all hell breaks loose in the finale of this film. Now my thoughts on this one. Now I thought this film, right from the start to finish, holds down some perfect atmosphere. It's really dark. It's shot all at night, but the atmosphere, and it's really kind of intense. And it holds that throughout the entire film. I was really, not expecting to be, that well made. But yeah, it really does keep it intense. I will say it is quite the slow burn. There's a lot of character development with all the characters, because this film is solely about the specific individuals that are in this film. It's all about characters, and, and I don't want to give anything away, but it is all about the characters. So there has to be a lot of character development, which I think is done very well in this film. So that's really cool too. You really, there's a lot of unlikable characters in this film, but there is a point to that. They're not to the point where you hate them so much where you want to turn it off, but, the unlikable characters is kind of the point to this. As for your lead, Pollyanna McIntosh, I think she does a great job in this film. I've seen her in a few other films, of course, from The Woman and The Offspring, but she doesn't have any dialogue, so it was interesting to see her talk in this. And I have to say, she actually isn't a bad actress at all. I think she did a really good job in this, to be honest. And with all that said, like I said, it's a very kind of slow build-up, but the last 20-25 minutes in this film really does deliver, and it pays off. I think the story in this is creepy, and it's, it's intense enough, and it's really actually kind of cool how everything kind of wraps itself up and kind of, comes together and stuff. Really fantastic film. I was impressed that, there was no CG in this film that I can remember, really. Pretty much all practical effects. I was expecting to see CG in this one for some weird reason. I don't know what it was about it, but it was pretty much all practical effects. It might even be all practical effects, which were done pretty good. But, the acting in this film overall from all the characters and all the, the inmates and stuff, really well done. I think everyone does a fantastic job, especially Liam Cunningham. I think that's what his name is. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. Yeah, Liam Cunningham. He plays the mysterious man in Cell Block 6. He does a fantastic job in this, man. Every time he delivers the line, it's just creepy, it's eerie, and it's perfectly executed every time. I think the structure of this film's it's done well too. Just with all, like I said, with all the character development and how everything kind of comes together. I think the structure's fantastic, but the coolest thing about this film is the atmosphere and the overall feel to it. It's just crazy because it's pretty much all set in this police station, so it's kind of like your contained horror film in a way. But yeah, really fantastic stuff. I was really blown away with this. I actually ended up watching this film twice in 2 days. I watched it the first time and I was kind of in and out of it a little bit because I'm really sick right now, as you can probably tell. So I rewatched the film and I was just like, wow, this is a really good film. Yeah, I was really expecting, some things from this one, and it did deliver. So if I have to rate this one, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. I could probably go higher. Not even sure why I'm only giving it a 9, but it's a really fantastic film. You can't really give anything away about it. You can just talk about the certain elements. Oh, the music in this film too is fantastic. It fits perfectly with it. I have to say, man, the music fits really well in this film too. Oh, just really great stuff. But definitely check it out. If you like your slow burn films, the payoff is worth it. I think I did hear one other person say they didn't really care for it, but the ending was good. So, like I said, slow burn film. If you can get through that, which I found it super entertaining. Like, I don't really find slow burn films, if they're done properly, to be, bad or anything. This one right here, the character development, the whole story was creepy and stuff. So definitely give it a shot. Let Us Pray. I think it's fantastic. And, it delivered. I was expecting big things from it. It actually delivered. So 9 out of 10. Check it out, peeps. And yeah, like I said, just came out on DVD and Blu-ray. This is, by the way, the Canadian Anchor Bay release of it. That's why the cover art's different. I know in the US it's a little different, so if that's what you're wondering. And unfortunately, oh no, this one does actually have a making of documentary, which I'm going to check out. I probably should have checked out before I did the review, but I just haven't really had a lot of time. But I'm sure the making of documentary is probably really good on this. I'm definitely going to check it out. But Let Us Pray, peeps. Check it out. And yeah, that's going to do it for episode 14. I'll be back with episode 15 very, very soon. Got a bunch more stuff to review. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the review. Peace out.